Yes. Yo, everybody, what is up, and welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 159. It is I, the most phenomenal man that has shocked the system, aka the coach.
And it's your boy going for. Hope you guys have had a good weekend, enjoy some football, eating some food before we get back to
Yeah,
this, grind again for the week. So, let's get right into these
yeah,
topics.
listen, gotta get that popcorn ready for that twist drama. A lot, a
Yeah.
lot of shit been, a lot of shit been going on from the gambling getting banned to Miskiff being Suskiff, Pokey and Corinna going at it. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
which one do
Slicker
we
with
want
a
to dive into.
$300,000 goal hole he's in for gambling.
And which one do we want to dive into? This gonna be. This,
Well,
mm.
so let's start with Slicker, right? Because Slicker is the one that really started it all. Now, we found out about a week, earlier in the week, that Slicker owed around $300,000 in gambling fees that he did due to sports betting, primarily tennis, and that all these streamers that you know of, your favorite streamers, all gave him money secretly in DMs. He also took money from his subscribers and also famously took money from cancer patients. And so
That's tough.
he was
That's
unable
tough.
to repay the money. Miss Kif Hassan had a call with him like midweek, basically detailing what he did and how they're going to help pay it back. Now, XQC was going to help pay back the money as well for the people. Okay. Now, Pokemon got into it, and they all used it as a way to try and get Twitch to ban slots because slots is the number one, gambling on Twitch. Now, Slicker was not slots. I bet you he probably started with slots and then switched to sports betting, and clearly had no money. Really, he had to borrow money. His career is over because he took $300,000 from from people and never paid it back. Very popular people, famous people who thought he just needed some money because they were friends, but no, he used it to fill his gambling addiction.
Hmm.
Um, that's what really happened with him. Now, the reason why this goes to the Adriana Lee crazy slick Miskiff cover situation is that because of this, Twitch banned slots. And Miss Kiff was like, yeah, good job by Twitch and all that. And Trademarks was mad because he said Miss Kiff was fake. And in the tweet that you can see if you look at Trademarks' tweet, he says that Miss Kiff covered up sexual assaults. Now, the first tweet, that tweet I'm talking about, it may seem like Miss Kiff did the sexual assault, which was wrong. He actually was done by Crazy Slick, who is Miss Kiff's best friend, and he's the one who sexually assaulted this Adriana Lee chick about a year or two ago. She was drunk. She was blacked out drunk from drinking, obviously, and to check on her pulse, he decides to grab her breast. As everybody knows, in a woman, well, your breast is where your heart is. Now, usually, if you're going to check somebody's, pulse, it would obviously be the neck and the wrist. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Nobody goes and grabs some breasts to check for pulse. That does not make any sense,
No.
right? So as it goes, he does that. Her friends try to keep him away. He's really touchy, trying to get with her, trying to get her, I don't know what he's trying to do. Obviously, trying to get some action. She don't want to give it because even when she was kind of drunk and she remembers, and her friends remember, she was trying to get away from her. So after the assault happens, out of the blue, somebody tells Miss Kip and Maya and Crazy was there that hey, he sexually assaulted or allegedly harassed. Now, first it really was sexual assault, right? But she said harassment. So Miss Kiff, as in the call they had, the Discord call, that you can look up. Destiny's got a video, three-part series of the leaked Discord call where you find all this information. Miss Kiff says that he sent Maya, who was a big time streamer, was already his girlfriend, already got the clout from Miss Kiff, to go find out what happens. Now, when I was thinking about this in my head and discussing how to talk about the story here, is that as the big streamer, as the more popular person, you should never ever have sent her to do it. Okay. Not only does she also really care about Slick, and Slick was her best friend at the time, they're going to try and make the girl not tell the truth. They're going to try and make her suppress it, ask her questions. Do you really remember? Right? You're really drunk, all that stuff. And they actually, convince her to kind of change her statement, as we find out later now. Right? She says I didn't get raped or anything. The man didn't rape the girl. That's not what happened. What happened was sexual assault. She did. She should have put sexual assault. They should have never brought Maya there. Miska should have left it alone for the to it longer to come out a couple weeks, hours later. You find out the truth, and you get let go of Slick. But no, he gets. They find a way to kind of bribe her to say this comment. She doesn't get. She. They probably told her we're gonna put you in the group, and that never happened. Um, so yeah, any questions as or any comments at this part of the
Mm,
story before I continue about this big time drama that has been going on for over a week?
no, no, not really, because I haven't really dove into that realm with Twitch.
Okay.
So I'm
Well,
just so
I'm
I'm
sure
just here,
there's.
I'm just here listening and getting a good understanding of the situation.
Okay. So after that, they find out, they convince the girl, everything goes normal. She gets blacklisted because as she has receipts, which I love. I love people having receipts because when you make comments like these, you have to have witnesses, receipts. When you say I got blackmail, all this, you have to have proof. She's got proof because
Because
one of the
people will lie on your name
yeah,
if you don't
people,
got
yeah,
proof.
correct. They will lie. They will try and gaslight you, but to not by making you believe that something happened that happened. So we have texts where Slick talks to people that invited her over to the same parties and functions, where he said, "This is the girl that tried to cancel me. I'm really, distraught. I'm really traumatized. Why you invited her? I thought we were friends." And obviously, look, as you and me can attest to, when people have the power, when you have a friend, when you're the friend of a big time person, you're almost a gatekeeper. You can almost, ruin somebody's career. And she was trying to get in with them, right? Like that's why she went to the bar with Slick, trying to get fame, get in with the Austin crew of Miz Kip and his friends. And he basically blackballed her, kept her from talking to them, kept making people lose their friends. Her friends were like, "Why can't we hang out with Slick?" Because they're trying to get clout, they're trying to get famous. And the truth is, to become famous in Twitch and Austin, you gotta go with Miskiff and them. You gotta get in their circle, and Slick is there. Slick, we find out, is a serial creeper. He's a serial toucher. He asks weird requests on like Discord and through text and through Twitter DMs about girls, like saying I want to come on them, and you know I'm gonna fuck you, like all these weird, very blunt,
All
creepy
these weird
statements.
like requests and like basically comments.
Yeah, like you're just like I want to fuck you, and I want to hold you by your hair, this is some weird shit, man. Now Miskiff, right? So the reason why Miskiff is part of the story is because people allege he covered it up. Now, I would say he went way too hard trying to cover it up. He did try to cover it because
Well,
he
Miss
sent
Kid
Maya.
looks like the type of guy that would do anything to save his own ass.
Yeah, like Miskiff really tried to save the guy because if you listen to the leaked Discord call, he says, "What would you do if your friend got canceled?" Well, let me tell you what you should have done. You should have waited for the girl to do her twit longer. Once she does her twit longer, you go and find out the truth. You ask her in Twitter DMs if you have proof, if you have friends who are there, witnesses, can I get all their statements and everything so that I can make the smart decision. I'm not going to lie, you can't just kick the guy out because of a claim. If there's proof, like she showed all the proof of his creepy behavior now Her friends came out and talked about it. Even though I just want to say this, one of her friends was joking the next day, um, about her sexual assault, which he deleted a bunch of Twitter messages, Twitter tweets that he had. So he may be also a little bit of a creep. But I digress. Miss Kiff should have done that way. What does he do? He sends Maya, who's 6,000 viewers. This girl is probably barely 1,000, and she knows if she does this, maybe she can get into all those parties and all those functions. But she never did. She never did. Now, Trainwrecks, who's the other one, I believe, as I've told you, off stream, that he did this strictly because of gambling. Because if this gambling thing never came about, this would have never been known. This has never been known. And it goes to show you just how much she doesn't believe that if you go with Trainwrecks and XQC and say your story, that it would get what? Like, just crushed down and nobody would care? Like, I couldn't believe that. I really couldn't believe that. But that's what they thought. And to me, I've told you this. I don't believe there's any good people except the only good thing that came out was that we got the truth about the what happened that night, but that all the reasons why we got it are all wrong. Those guys used it as a nuke because they're mad about gambling. Your gambling is still banned. You still can't do slots. You can't really do stake. You can't do almost any Ruba, any of them. But hey, you just want to destroy somebody's career. Now, they've destroyed Maya's career. Okay, Maya's career is over. She says she's gone indefinitely from all social media and streaming. Yeah, yeah, she's gone. She's gonna be gone for a long time. Okay, Miss Kev, he's also gonna be gone. He probably won't lose OTK, as you know, because he's a founder. But I mean, we'll see. Asmongold, who I did not know used to work for the IRS, which was interesting. I did
Where
not know
he
he worked
he
for the
looks like one of
IRS.
those. He looks like
Really?
one of those.
Look at him. Does he really look like one of those guys? I maybe, maybe.
No, he do.
Maybe.
He do. He looks like one of those guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
now that
because
you mentioned
in the
Iris,
Discord
yeah, he
call,
do.
yeah, because in the Discord call, he was really, the one that was kind of keeping everything on track. But she's probably gone. Miss Kiff, we'll see if he loses his thing. The girl gets, some fame and stuff. Now, and Slick is gone. Miss Kiff cut him out. He got the truth. Maya did apologize privately to Adrian Lee again and publicly again after doing it before, and she's gone. We have, SQC. He hates us on now because and Trainwrecks. He hate Hassan and Pokey. They call Pokey fake. They call Hassan the hater, or that because they didn't like do some kind of like, oh my god, pandering nonsense. They were like me, everybody, when they revealed that this thing happened. They rehashing the story. Like, okay, we'll see. Now they call Pokey corrupt. Pokey is fake. Like you said about Kornikov, like you talk about Kornikov and them. Um, but the resolution is over. I mean, the drama is over. Though it has allowed another female streamer to basically accuse Emeru's and OTK's mod of sexual harassment and bullying and stalking. Where's the proof? I know she's crying on her stream, but where's the proof? You can't just like you
I'm
gotta
like,
bring me proof.
nah, we ain't trying to hear or see all that crying, bro. No,
Yeah,
none of
you
that.
do all this crying, but you have to bring proof. That's the truth. Me Too, the Me Too movement, like they brought up, was good, but we still need proof. You can't just come out here and just say things and not prove them. If there's no proof, I can't believe you. It's your word against her, you against his, and what am I supposed to do with that? So that was the end of it. The person who probably got the worst of the stick is Maya because she basically got ran off Twitter, ran off social media. Like she's probably gonna take a couple months break, go take care of her birds and shit, her animals. She got like the worst end of the stick of everybody. Slick, he's a dirtbag. I always thought he was a weirdo. We find out how much of a weirdo he was, following girls, getting touchy, all kinds of shit. So he's gone. Miskiff is done. for like a couple months probably, strictly because like it's the best option. OTK is investigating third party legal team is investigating him, so he's going to be gone for a while. So yeah, I mean those are really the big people. XQC, I mean for him, all he got was to watch everything burn, Miskiff to burn. Oh, Mitch Jones. Mitch Jones is a little bitch. He has no backbone. He he fumbled his story multiple times in that leaked Discord call, even though he told Train this because he has Miskiff there. Now he's trying to like go on both sides, play both sides. He's a little bitch. And if I'm Miskiff, I'm cutting him off too, bro. You're gone. You're gone. You can't even be trusted. Like that guy cannot be trusted, man. Cannot be trusted at all. He says I didn't go there. Then he says, yeah, I led her there. Like like I led Maya there, but he says I didn't tell him like to go like downplay the anything. It's just like that guy pissed me off. Him and XQC pissed me off because XQC is a stuttering French Canadian dumbass, and this one is a useless fool who makes music, but the music career failed. Then he became a gambler too, gambling, and now he's like, I don't want to be in the middle of this drama, even though you're the reason why Train knows anything. We find out that Mitch Jones told Train all this shit. That's why Train hit him up in that Discord call. Then he gets in the Discord call, he pussies out. Pussies out. He gets in. We get another Discord call between him and Train where he says, "I want to bring this motherfucker down, Miskiff." Then you go inside the Discord call and change up. You can't be trusted, man. Nobody should trust you. If I'm S fan from all of them, I'm cutting off, bro, because you cannot be trusted, man. That guy will stab you in the back, no problem. He's a gospel.
No hesitation. He sees an opportunity, take that knife. Sing.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like he's a gossiper, and you can't trust niggas like that. You can't trust people who gossip like that, man. Like, but is there anybody else? That's pretty much it. Um,
No.
Trainwreck's got whatever he wanted. Got I guess got was able to get justice for the girl in the wrong way. Still, I'm sorry, in the wrong way. So yeah, that's pretty much the drama. That's it. A very quick, within 20 minutes. That's the drama. If you want the full story, go watch Destiny. He's got the leaked Discord call with between Miskiff, um, her friend like Barry, Asmongold, Train, XQC, and Mitch Jones. Three-parter on Destiny's channel. Go watch it. Um, they've got the other call between Mitch Jones and Trainwreck detailing how much of a scumbag Mitch Jones really is. So there you go. If you want to find those things, but that's the entire thing. That's the end of the story. That's where we are. It's over. Miskiff not done. He's going to be hurting though. He won't be the big time streamer he was before. He's going to be hurting.
And
And
then when
my
he come back, everybody's gonna be asking questions and questions
yeah,
and questions. You better get ready. You
yeah,
better
yeah,
get
you're
ready.
right. Yeah, yeah. They're going to ask questions. But Maya, she's the one. She lost the most. I mean, she's basically. I mean, can QT her and QT Cinderella have a podcast? Can
Is
it
there,
be the same again?
is there
I
so?
don't know.
Is your mic hitting anything?
No, it's just that this stupid thing. This 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 mic. I need to buy a new what's it called USB or whatever because
Okay.
this mic keeps falling out.
Because that's what that knocking sound is. What I'm hearing.
Better now. Probably not knocking anymore.
No, it's not.
All right. So yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it. But Maya, I mean, Miskiff burned a lot of fucking bridges. Like he ain't got nobody except S Fan and maybe OTK. Like he went after Hassan. He like Pokey is like gonna I guess cut off trying to do any kind of collabs now. So, um, yeah, what's gonna happen to Maya? Like, who's gonna be her friend? Do you just think like, yo, this was like 2 years ago, it was a mistake? Like, hey, I would still be friends, right? I would say, yeah, I know you made a mistake, but it's not like you were mean or you're trying to be, deliberately trying to do it. But you know, depends on other people. We'll see in a couple months, anyways.
Yeah, I think yeah, Maya's gonna take a big hit from what I heard, and I think she's on to learn from all this. She's all these lessons she's on to learn from all these mistakes she's on to correct, and I think she's gonna come out a better person from this. Now the other guy, old boys in the cut with gambling, I don't know about them. So
Yes, like, and also another main thing is that there still has not been proof that Miskiff told Maya to cover up the sexual assault. I just want for us to let you guys know there has been no proof. Okay, no proof. Nobody has proved anything. There has been no proof. There was proof of Miskiff said to go try to go over there, but I have not heard him say or Maya say or just Adriana say they want to cover it up. That is a train wreck thing that still has no proof. He's just going to say that because he wants her to go over there. Like Miskiff, I can believe Miskiff just told her to go find out what happened. But I just want people to know main thing he didn't. There's no proof. That's a false statement. He did not try to cover up any sexual assault.
and so I found out the third title to put, and that is the GTA 6 Major
Oh
League.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So well, from what I heard is that they dropped like a bunch of car concepts. Now it's going to be in Vice City, and it's basically confirmed where GTA 6 is going to be. Now,
Hmm.
when I first heard of it, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Or I was thinking more like going out of the GTA comfort zone. We was in Los Santos for like the last 10 years. Then we was in Vice City a long time ago. Then after Vice City, then we transitioned to Los Santos 10 years and 10 years later, and then now fast forwarding, now we're going to Vice City, and I didn't even get to see all these pictures and concepts and basically what it could have looked like. So if you want to dive into that,
Yeah, I
um,
mean, some of the main things that were shown in GTA was that the now I was also listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, Hard Eight, who also saw some of these leaks. We found out that the Latina now this is an old build. Okay, people remember this build is like probably year plus late, but it gives you an influence into some of what we're probably going to get. Now the Latina girl is super thick, which is good because we're tired of sticks. We want some thick. Okay. Um, it's a Bonnie and Clyde story. The girl you can have like jobs and all kinds of things in the game. There's actually a very good if I can find it really quickly roundup of all the leaks and what happened. Let me see here. But the cars are getting like really good like customization like Forza Horizon level customization, which I think is smart. It would really help. Um, we've got we got the Vice City, so we're back in Miami right now. What else? Let me see. So yes, we're in Vice City. They're gonna possibly expand the game more cities and interior locations. You may travel between South America and North America. The story is based off Bonnie and Clyde, so that is some of those things. I am trying to figure out if there's who's got like a really good breakdown about it. And also, a 70-year-old has been arrested based on these things. So they arrested a 70-year-old 2 days ago by accused of being the actual person who like did some of these things
hmm.
right now. So that has happened. Okay, I think IGN may have it. I'm just trying to see if they have anything just normal. Okay, let me see.
clips. I would just like. I should have tried to find this before we got off. We were trying
Yeah,
to think of that third thing. I just could not find out what the fuck what it was for. And Jesus, okay, there's gotta be a. Let me see here. I th- try go talk about the Corona whatever thing. Let me look this up real quick.
okay. So real quick, what I seen was actually let's find it on IG. I seen those Corinna had a screenshot of Pokey showing her room tour like a year or two ago, and in the back had like a little gambling, one of those gambling games, and then Pokey said it was one of her friends gambling on her computer, and then Corinna wanted to saw that as an opportunity to attack Pokey about it, and then on stream, Pokey said, "You since you're gonna be out of a job, you want to go and be my YouTube editor." You know, throwing shots basically. They're basically saying that since you're not gonna make no money by yourself anymore, why don't you come and make money for me and I can pay you type shit. So and then they were throwing a couple of shots at each other and basically that's really it. That's really it. She got pressed that Pokey was talking about gambling and Pokey threw some shots and then Corinna was talking about I could do this but I might just get banned off Twitch anyway because she gambles. Yeah, why right now she's literally gambling on right now on stream. So
Yeah,
and
but yeah, I mean that girl
it's
just
not
keeps.
really. Yeah, I guess Corinna felt that Pokey was being a hypocrite because of what was on the screen when she was doing her room tour video a year or two ago. I think
Mhm.
after she moved out of like Ray's house, like Ray and Choco Bars and somebody else. So she felt that she's being a hypocrite, but I mean Pokey don't even do no gambling on stream. So I don't know.
That's true.
I guess she felt the need to go at her because of that, but I guess that's pretty easy. It's pretty easy going after somebody that doesn't really play it, that just had an opinion on gambling and doesn't really do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like she don't got nothing, bro. Like she's just. I mean, look, she's got OnlyFans. Like, just go back there. It'll be fine. But man, there was like, man, I wish I could have done this a little bit earlier. So, one thing I could talk about is the upgrade combat system. The upgrade, when you're shot by police, the controlled player's body automatically reacted impacts, giving the avatar at least some believability in response. Also, when police officers fell or fall, their bodies ragdoll naturally in response to the environmental geometry. So I guess sometimes you may get a really weird like body roll, stuff like that. Um, so the duck and cover mechanics are a lot better. If you remember duck and cover mechanics in GTA 5, those are gonna be a lot better. First person is gonna be much better. Um, NPC, so first person is really kind of, but it's very weird in GTA 5. So six is they maybe would be better. NPCs are tremendously better in this one. They are much more reactive, realistically reactive to situations rather than like doing nothing. Like police
Can
officers,
they
they
not
say
have
respectable.
heat seeking see you through all the Byakugan jutsu? That's what they need to take that off. Because
Oh, for
if
the
in a
police
real life
officers.
scenario, if you're circling somebody, you shouldn't be able to know where the hell you are, other than hear you by sound.
Yeah,
When you circle CPU, you're circling to get better position. You're not circling to get the jump on it.
yeah, that's true.
They need to fix that
Uh,
because I'm trying to circle CPU and then they're throwing bullets at my cover wherever I'm going. I'm like, how do you know I'm here? You shouldn't even know I'm here unless I'm close to you.
That's true. Yeah, like it's so weird. It's so weird how they know where you are, based on like things.
Like,
Yeah, the police are gonna take cover behind their cars when shot at, and rarely show their faces when taking shots behind doors and other car parts. So that's the police. How bad, in terms of the improved combat.
shit,
I know.
that just means I'm gonna blow everybody up with my RPG then. Shit.
Yes. Also, I know for sure. I believe you're going to be able to go into more stores. You're going to be able to actually go and buy stuff. They're going to open more interior spaces in the game.
Can I be? I need the game to be more interactive.
Yeah, like I think they're going to really like improve on the aspect of at least the single player right now. The aspect of the single player, because the single player itself was kind of whack. You couldn't really go into any of the stores. You could only go to like a couple of stores for clothes. You couldn't go to like a movie, like a room movie place, watch a baseball game, a football game. You know. Now I will say the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing, the bank robber style thing is going to be somewhat interesting for at least for the story. So I'm just hoping, you can actually have jobs in the game, like different jobs. That's also one thing they're doing, so that's cool. You can switch between the two characters. Obviously, a female, male protagonist, so you can do that obviously as well. You're gonna have obviously you're gonna be stealing from banks, and the banks will go in higher difficulty as the story goes on. And so, those are some of the things that I've seen that they have made improvements on. But I believe the one main improvement that is necessary is that excuse me, is that they improve the immersion of the story, which means I want to be able to buy stocks, more stocks than just a couple. I want to be able to go into like any store and do it. Like I want to go to any store and buy clothes. Okay. I want to go play basketball. I want to go play football. I want to, do all these things. Like
I want to buy how I want to buy like the craziest houses I can buy.
craziest houses, like GTA 5 would have been perfect for 6. Like that setting in like 5 story in 6 with the renewed focus on the actual like immersion story would be perfect. Okay? So hopefully, the GTA Online they allow you to do a lot more things online as well with some of these changes. Um, yeah, like houses. Like I want to buy super mansions, bro. Like this is ridiculous. Like and hopefully, they are going to add, more cities. So we know that they're going to add more cities, open the map larger. Hopefully, I wonder if they're going to get you all of Florida, or like Miami, and like 5 or 6 corresponding cities, which then open up more houses, more everything. So that's what I would say about the leaks. The leaks are cool. The video I saw the most was like the car video, so that's kind of cool. But like other things were in there. Those other things were in there. Combat. So it's looking nice, and I'm very proud of Rockstar for taking such a big jump in terms of their games and wanting to actually do something better. I still believe GTA RP had some impact on that, because if them people can make all these
Like
stores and
it's like, yeah,
cars,
they have custom construction. Like they're making completely changing the scrap yard,
yeah, like
built in a clean manner, custom interiors.
yeah,
Like,
like if they can do all that, then and your guys are making a new game, hopefully like a new engine, like you should really like go for that, like go for this level of awesomeness these guys have delivered to us. Because I'm just gonna say this: watching GTRP, understanding the way it's been made, it's really a technical marvel, because it really showed what Rockstar just got wrong. Like they did not do the best job improving the game. There's like the DLC, they were gonna do a story DLC, never did it. They never improved houses at all. You always stay in like an apartment. That's ridiculous. Like you're a criminal with like billions of
in
dollars.
an
Like why would we
apartment.
not have like a giant house? That makes no sense.
What the hell's going on here? What am I really robbing them? What am I really robbing people for? and institutions that I'm just staying in an apartment with 10 car garage. I mean, that's cool and
Yeah,
all.
like you're doing all these freaking, you know, heist, and like, why can't I play them in like a house or anything? Why was it? Why couldn't they install the heist room in like any of the houses you own? Like only in the high end apartments. I just don't get it. Like it's Los Angeles. I want a house, so I'm very happy with the new game.
Yeah, yeah. No Pixel made GTA 5 just look complete doo doo with the
Yeah,
amount
they
of
really.
customization that they was able to do.
Yeah, they just took their source code too.
They took everything and just basically made a whole new game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Import cars, custom interior, custom buildings, ripping out old things in the game and putting something new, custom billboards. All it was just so much. It was just so much that GTA 5 just completely missed on, dropped the ball on.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, and Ime Udoka,
Oh yeah, Ime Udoka, man. Ime Udoka.
my man.
So I guess I will start discussing more. So we will see what it is. Um, Ime Udoka was suspended an entire year. Okay, and we TMZ has reported that Ime Udoka, who he had an affair with, was a the staffer who books travel for the team and book travel for Neil Long. And so Ime Udoka had a consensual relationship with his girl, intimate relationship, and they suspended him for a year. Now, the reason now we on Friday, Undisputed was Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. The reporting said that he had a second relationship that was not consensual, that was unwarranted advances. Now, these things have not been proven yet. It is a report. I must say that. But that would make sense as to why he got a year suspension. Because I'm just going to be honest, a consensual affair does not warrant a 1 year ban or whatever that is. That is ridiculous. I mean, you're telling me this was as bad as Ron Artest going up in the stands and like knocking people out with his fist?
How many
Like,
games did he get suspended for that? Like
yes,
5 or something?
suspended like damn near 80 plus games. I mean, he was gone for the year and most of next year, most of the year after that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like he got suspended a long time. Like a
Yeah, as he should.
long, like yeah, as he should, yeah. Um, Also, Nia Long, who is either the long term girlfriend or his wife, has been told who the person is, so she knows. Um, I don't. Number one, who talked? Like, do you just not like Ime Udoka? Like, you just talk like that, bro? Oh shit! So I just read here. Multiple sources confirm Celtics female staffer's affair with Celtics coach was uncovered by her husband when he overheard a private conversation on a home doorbell camera. Oh my
Wow.
god. That's
That's
literally
crazy.
hilarious.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Oh, whoa, a home doorbell camera. Shit. Wow.
A doorbell camera.
A doorbell.
That's how he found out.
Yo, people find out this shit in the weirdest ways possible. Wait, the Celtics staffer in question was reportedly tasked with aiding Long and her child to move to Boston to be with Udoka, which she purposely continued to do even after Boston confronted Udoka about the affair in July. This woman gave no fuck. She was like, "Oh my, I love this Nigerian dick. I'm gonna keep it," even though they found out. even though they found out.
Hey, look, she committed and shit.
She was. She really must not like her husband no more. What the fuck?
She switched up on the
Like,
game. She switched up on loyalty.
bruh, like that's deep right there.
You
That's
can't be
deep
using
right
the word husband after that. Oh
there.
God.
Nah. Neilon did not learn about the affair until disparate action by public franchise made public, so she didn't even know that shit. So they didn't even tell her, like, that's not her job to tell her. But Ime didn't, and it's crazy. Like, Ime Udoka was able to keep this from his wife, even though the team knew. Like none of her friends knew. Like nobody ever talked to her and shit. Like, I swear, like, was this a hell of a guy?
That
Like,
is stuff you don't really be bringing up with nobody because
that's
people
true.
talk.
I'm just surprised, like, not somebody didn't like call her and like be like from the like. I maybe she's not like friends with some people over there like that. Cause like if she was, I promise you somebody would be like, yeah, your husband's cheating on you. We got proof and all this shit. We know who she is and shit. Like she didn't even know until shit comes out. But you know, Ime Doka again messed up. Okay, look, I don't know why he cheated on his wife. Okay, now the reason why he cheated on his wife will interest me because, like, whoever this, like, what did this girl do for you, bruh? All she did was like make the planes and send your wife here or your girlfriend here. Like, what caused you to do that? He ain't got to explain it to us, right? But you can't help but think, what did this like? How good looking is this girl? That's the first thing, right? Like the first thing you're like, how good looking is this girl? Right? Like how good looking? She may be young and all that, but like how good looking is she compared to Neil Long? That she was able, either she was coerced or convinced, and with Udoka, and Udoka was like, yeah, I'm willing to like risk my like not only my relationship with my wife or girlfriend, but also risk my job.
My
I
job
guess,
for her.
yeah, like how good looking is she, right? And then number two, why did you decide to cheat with this woman? What was Nia Long not giving you? Hmm? I mean, what was Nia Long not giving you? I mean, you're 45 years old. She's like around the same age. Like, what is she not giving you that says, you know what, I'm gonna go outside relationship to get my needs? Now, that's probably me. I always think it's always because either the guy's not getting the sex at home, so it's like I need to get it somewhere else. Like that's usually what happens with guys. Women, vice versa, same kind of thing. And my thing and what we want to talk about is, does that deserve, if it's just really about this one thing, does this really deserve a 1 year ban, like a 1 year ban suspension, a consensual relationship?
No,
What made you think, and what made them say it's a 1 year? Because it's got to be something else, man. It's got to be something else.
I don't think it deserved 1 year. I mean, if everybody agreed, then what's really the reason why for the year? There has to be something else behind the. There has to be something else for the reason why it's just 1 year. You can't just say, oh, even though both sides agree to it, and the it was cool with the relationship. Oh, we found out. Okay, you're take a year off. There
Yeah,
has to be there has to be more than that.
yeah, like there's got to be more to this story because I just, I mean, I don't have a problem with them revealing it, and this is why. Because due to the story I found on Friday, this is why you reveal it. You don't want this woman being like, he did something to me, and then like sue him, and then sue you for not revealing it. So Boston's like, hell no, we just gonna like, we're gonna reveal it for our own safety, so that we don't get sued, right? Because I remember Stephen A was complaining like, why are you revealing this? Other NBA teams don't reveal it. Well, look, you may be right. Other NBA teams do not reveal it. They usually handle it in house. But Boston's like, we're taking no chances. We're taking no chances. Okay. Now they tried to keep the whole thing quiet, I guess, or they did. and then someone reviewed it anyway, so they were forced to act. Whoever revealed it, I mean, I guess good for you, but like they're gonna suspend Ime Udoka for something. I or maybe not. I do want I the one question I would ask is if this was not revealed, were you still going to suspend Ime Udoka anyways? That would be my question.
Yeah,
Because
that would be my question also.
yeah, like were you going to suspend him even if this wasn't revealed? Were you going to suspend him? Then we kind of like wait until Woj or somebody talks. Obviously, we find out why. But were you going to do that, or was it, hey, it got revealed, we're going to suspend them a year? Because this was July. It's this thing kept quiet for August and most of September, so it was quiet for about a month. This was kept quiet. So that's kind of it for that story because we've gotten to a conclusion. The conclusion is, look, he got a year, and does he deserve a year? That's up to you and your own beliefs and knowing the entire story. I for myself will say he did not deserve it because it was consensual and nobody got hurt. So I wouldn't suspend. I would suspend it for like 30, 40 games. I'll suspend it half the year, but a full year, nah, just not me.
No, he don't deserve that. He ain't do nothing too wrong other than date your coworker.
Yeah, you're not supposed to date your coworkers. That's true, but that doesn't mean you like you just suspended for a year, and then if this was worth a 1 year suspension, why the fuck didn't you just fire the guy? But
That's
that's the
what I'm
reason
trying to.
why.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he did take him to the finals. I have told you and other people that I believe in 4 to 6 months he will be reinstated at the end of the year, depending how good the coach does this year. That's why they gave him a suspension, people. A suspension. Why did he take the suspension? He took a suspension, and as we know, a 50% reduction in salary. He was going to renew his contract for big money for coaches. He didn't, and he still said, "I'll take a 1 year suspension." He could have said, "Just I'm going to resign or get fired and move to a new crib." But he's like, "I'm going to stay here." Now, is it because of the wife, Nia Long, and the kid? He's like, "I don't really want to like have to move." Who knows? But he decided to take a suspension. They said, "Okay, they're going to bring him back. Don't get it twisted. His career is not over. He's not done. He's not. Yes, is he tarnished? Yes, he is tarnished because he's a cheater. He always be a cheater. But he will get back on the team, especially if they're like a first round out team with this new interim coach. So that's it for me. How about yourself?
Um, yeah, I mean that's about it for me. Other than Solo Sokoa, got recently went left NXT, uh, screwed over Drew McIntyre, and hence the reason why Roman Reigns is still the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion still. And he came back to NXT and challenged Carmelo Hayes for the North American title. He obviously beat him, and then like a week later, he had to drop the title because he wasn't the one. That match wasn't sanctioned. He basically pulled up there and said, "I got next," beat him, took his title, and then now he had to give it back. And now like 4 to 6 weeks time, there's gonna be Carmelo Hayes and four other people to fight in the ladder match to become the new NXT North American champion. And I would have at least had Solo Sokoa defend his title and then lose it there rather than him giving it up. Makes more sense. I mean, if he's gonna lose the title, you don't have him lose the title. At least have him be there to show off his skills. Because that at least that's fair enough. So, I mean, do I really agree with him losing his title like eight in 8 days, like 8 or 7 days? Where no, but they could at least play the story out a little bit, and then have him go to SmackDown full time, as they could have done. So, and it was so perfect. They had the North American title, the tag team titles, and both of the world titles all in the bloodline.
You know, another thing for me is like Roman Reigns. Like, I found out Roman Reigns is gonna fight Logan Paul. You're gonna fight Logan Paul, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? Logan Paul.
Dude had 2 matches. He's already in the spot to become world champion. The quickest push ever. The quickest.
Yeah.
This was quicker than Sheamus' 6-month push. From him fighting ECW all the way to beating John Cena in 2009 at TLC.
That's some BS, man. That's some BS. Like, Logan Paul really, this is 3rd match. Oh, yeah, we're just going to shove Logan Paul, baby. Like, come on, man. Really? Logan Paul? Logan Paul's going to fight for the championship and lose. And lose.
Oh, no, there's no doubt he's going to lose. Shit, if him, out of everybody, out of every skilled person Roman beat him, he beats him? Oh, no.
Bro,
I'm losing my mind.
Not even Roman Reigns, who went on his podcast and really likes, not even Roman Reigns would be like, yeah, that should totally happen. Who's going to beat Roman Reigns? Who do we got left?
I mean, Sheamus, Gunther.
Sheamus again? Hasn't he faced Sheamus before?
No, he hasn't faced him since like 2015. It's been a minute.
Honest. Is Sheamus even worthy of a title shot?
Yeah, he is. If you seen the match against Gunther at Clash of the Castle, they was going at it.
Okay. I mean, look. Whenever that happens, I'll be happy. Because I am one person who believes that world championships need to be moved at least on a 1 to 2 year basis. The longest a reign should ever be is maybe 2 years, not like 3 years. This thing's going like 3 years almost, man, and that's just ridiculous. Like the Usos, like they've held theirs way too long. Like,
yeah, they've had theirs for like 434 days.
Yeah, that's like nah, man. They need to like Street Profits need to win that, and like let's go. That man really wasted his money buying that food. I don't know why he don't just. There's food here, dude. Like
who did?
Our other brother, man.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I paid him his money. He used half of it to buy food already. I'm like, dude, why don't you use that money to go buy like a what's it called? A charger for your phone and for your controller, rather than like waste $30 on like some Hawaiian. The food's fine, okay, but like I'm trying to save money, bro. I'm not here just trying to save money.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm gonna do. Like it's like I was telling you, I was gonna go to Walmart and get socks for like everybody, and then get me like another pair of work shoes, and then that'll probably and then probably give me like some snacks to take to work and school, and then that'll be it. You know,
we're just kind of randomly talking to your people. You know,
we
got through all the stories. Might as well give a little life update. Ain't no problem with that. You know, but yeah, I like to get rid of these stupid coins. You know, I always thought, why didn't they ever make a coin store? But that store would probably get robbed. Maybe they would probably have to hire like some serious police. But like, I would love to get rid of these coins. I just wish there's like, I'd have to like go into a store and like do all that shit. But
banks don't do that no more.
They really don't want to.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That makes why
they rather do dollar bills and then coins.
Yeah, but like you have to wait until you get like a decent amount of change, and like the 11% like cut isn't like so bad that it's not worth it. Like you have to wait so long.
Yeah,
you have to wait so long.
It's tough,
man. It's tough out here. Like
those orange Adidas shoes I showed were like are still 109. So If they're
Yeah, I
still
would just,
if they're still 109 by the 30th, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do payment plan on that ASAP.
yeah. My
I'm like,
I hopefully these new clothes I bought from 100 Thieves don't take too long. These other clothes took like forever. Took a month. Um, they were asking like, "Oh, you bought more clothes." I was like, "Maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna tell you." And I'm
like,
like, you know, you just this should just happen to pop up like where you are. But like, yeah,
and I'm like,
they
yeah,
always ask.
I'm gonna pop up and buy me another shoe. Shit,
Yeah, they always ask like, "How much money you have?" I'm like, "Look, I got
I
enough.
never pocket watched y'all when y'all had money.
I never pocket watch y'all like that.
No,
Do I ask? Yeah,
I
someone's
understand it.
joking.
I
I'm
understand it, but it's like there's gotta be a certain point where you have to be like, we're pocket watching. Like
yeah, man.
let's let's let them spend their money. You know,
Yeah, you know, it's like don't worry about me, man. Like,
I'm like
I got,
I'm not gonna blow my blow all my money
yeah,
just because I bought like just like bought a couple of things that are like a couple $100s. I mean,
yeah. Like, don't worry.
yeah, we
You
good. Like
know,
we good. We
I mean,
smart.
yeah, like the way we do these install payments, and we do it in a way where like it comes with our check. I don't like outside of like gas. The only thing that I buy with my money now during the week is gas. If it's gas, I'll buy. That's it. I
Don't.
almost
I will say this. The only I'm starting to go back to buying Subway only now.
yeah, they cheap. I mean, you got those $5 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start buying like this Subway sandwiches now from now on because that's all I use. Because for like the months before started working, that's all I would usually eat after coming back from a workout once a week. It's like Subway. It was just Subway all the time. And I'm like, I don't know how I never got tired of it because I guess it was so
You know,
good.
when you enjoy food, you enjoy food. You know.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna start going back and doing is just buy just straight Subway and eat the food at work, and that'll be it.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
this
yeah.
is so my plan is to get some get you socks, get me some socks that I need, get me some boxers that I need, you know, something that will last, something not like that food stuff because once you spend money on food, then all that money just goes away. You're just eating
Oh
your
yeah.
money at this
Quick,
point.
quick.
So I'm rather spend all that money on what I'm gonna need, what's gonna last me like a year plus.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do, and get me get me those 5.0 orange Ultra Boost. Those gonna be like another work shoe. So I have two different pairs, and I think that's about it. And then do my school stuff, and then that'll be it for me.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like I already, and then oh yeah, and then get some clothes. Start start eyeing down what I need to get for clothes when after I come off school. Go to that Ross and Marshalls by that Best Buy. If I see something I like, you know, cop a couple things and then dip, and then wait and then come back again like in a couple weeks because like I said, it's time for me to re up and add to my collection. So
Yeah. The only thing I may actually want to try and do is buy that trolley thing. I always wanted to buy that trolley thing.
that 1 pound trolley.
Yeah, like yeah. That's the only food I would actually want to buy and just have.
Yeah, I did that before. It took me like 2 3 weeks to eat it all
Yeah.
because I would space it out obviously because you know it would be smart to eat that shit in like 1 or 2 days. It's not nutrition. It's not nutritional. And that's not healthy. So
hmm
I'd make it work in like over like a 2 3 weeks period.
That's true.
And, like they be sitting at Walmart, so you can find them there. Walmart, well, not Target because Target's too expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Well, guess that's it for us.
Yep. And with that being said, this has been another episode of the APF podcast, episode 159. It is I, the most phenomenal man that has shocked the system, aka the coach, signing out.
It's your boy going forward. I hope you guys enjoy the show. We're trying to, do it every weekend now because of our schedules. So we're gonna be back at it. Try and get back. We had like 100 like episode streaks. We've been lacking, so we're gonna try and build that streak up 1 week at a time. I hope you guys enjoy the topics. They were really fun topics. I thought this was the biggest, interesting week that's happened. Also, Rihanna is actually the Super Bowl halftime show person, not Taylor Swift, was reported. If you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a like and a comment. Nobody rates anymore. Subscribe if you want.
It's just like, share, comment, and subscribe if you do.
Hit that arrow down below, man. We got things there, links there too, and
make sure you hit that bell to make sure you're notified of the next live broadcast.
Yeah, YouTube F's with everything, and that includes your subscriptions and knowing videos.
And with that being said, we out of here.
Later.